processed meat is the ultimate guilty pleasure for many of us. It's the perfect addition to any sandwich, pizza, or burger. But let's face it, we all know that it's not exactly the healthiest food out there. In fact, some studies have linked processed meat to an increased risk of cancer, heart disease, and other health problems. But who cares about that, right? As long as it tastes good, we'll keep eating it. So, let's dive into the world of processed meat and see just how unhealthy it really is. First of all, let's define what we mean by processed meat. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, processed meat is any meat that has been transformed through salting, curing, fermentation, smoking, or other processes to enhance flavor or improve preservation. This includes hot dogs, sausages, bacon, ham, and deli meats. Now, let's talk about the health risks associated with processed meat. As mentioned earlier, several studies have linked processed meat to an increased risk of cancer. In 2015, the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC, classified processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen, which means that there is sufficient evidence to suggest that it causes cancer in humans. Specifically, processed meat has been linked to an increased risk of colorectal cancer, which is the third most common cancer worldwide. But that's not all. Processed meat has also been linked to an increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other health problems. This is because processed meat is often high in sodium, saturated fat, and cholesterol, all of which can contribute to these health issues. In fact, a study published in the journal Circulation found that people who ate the most processed meat had a 42% higher risk of heart disease and a 19% higher risk of diabetes compared to those who ate the least. So, how unhealthy is processed meat really? Well, let's put it this way. If processed meat were a person, it would be that one friend who always shows up uninvited, eats all your food, and leaves a mess behind. Sure, it's fun to hang out with them for a little while, but in the long run, they're not exactly good for you. But let's be real here, we're not going to stop eating processed meat anytime soon. It's just too darn delicious. So, what can we do to make it a little bit healthier? Well, for starters, we can try to limit our intake of processed meat. Instead of having it every day, we can have it once or twice a week. We can also try to choose leaner cuts of meat and look for products that are lower in sodium and preservatives. Another option is to try plant-based alternatives to processed meat. There are now plenty of options on the market, from veggie burgers to plant-based sausages. While they may not taste exactly like the real thing, they can still be a tasty and healthier alternative. In conclusion, processed meat is definitely not the healthiest food out there. It's been linked to an increased risk of cancer, heart disease, and other health problems. But let's be real, we're not going to stop eating it anytime soon. So, let's try to limit our intake and choose healthier options when we can. And if all else fails, we can always blame our unhealthy habits on our love for processed meat. After all, it's not our fault that it's so darn delicious. Thanks for watching, subscribe and have a nice day.